Who is your role model? Coming up next on Pastor Bob's Coffee Break. Drinking Headbangers Brew again this morning. I love this stuff, I have to tell you, and it's been awesome. And thank all of you for purchasing it. Those of you that have, the proceeds go to support our homeless ministry, and it helps a lot. In ground, whole bean, decaf, 5-pound bags, K-cups, we got it all. That and our cool mugs, and this is the message for the year, Sola Scriptura 2022, back to the basics, back to the Bible. And then, of course, our monthly poster and t-shirt and mug is this one. And it says, the tattoo that defines you. And again, that's a mug and a t-shirt as well. And speaking of t-shirts, I wanted to show you this one again. I think it is awesome. We redesigned Maynard Metal. We started with Maynard Metal 37 years ago. And we redesigned him. He looks pretty cool. And this is Classic Christian Metal Fan. And then we polled you and asked you your top bands, and we took the top 20 and put them on the back. And so that's a cool shirt. But wait, there's more. This shirt is totally cool too. It's a mechanic shirt. That's what they call them. And it's got our Sanctuary logo on it, and it's a button-down mechanic shirt, short sleeve. Anyway, all of those are at our store. The proceeds go to support the homeless ministry. We are metal, we are family.com. Well, reading the Bible helps us to imitate God, and we've been talking about reasons to read the Bible, 10 of them. I'm on number 2 today. And the Bible tells us to imitate God. And let's go there real quickly to Ephesians chapter 5, verse 1. And it says, therefore, become imitators of God. Copy him and follow his example. As well-beloved children, imitate their fathers. So because he's our father, and because we do that, we grow up imitating what our fathers do, he said, do that with God. Be imitators of God. Copy him. Follow his example. You know, without reading the Bible, all we can do is imitate what we think God does. And without knowing God's character, you're imitating a God, or what you think God might be, but that's your opinion, not necessarily the real thing. You'll always get that wrong, always. And so many Christians do that. Unless you're learning who he is on your own, and you're learning to imitate him because you see who he is, it's a problem. Or a lot of people actually imitate other Christians, follow the pastor. Whatever's good for the pastor's good for me. Again, very dangerous. I've been a pastor for decades, and I don't want people imitating me. There are too many things in my life that you shouldn't be imitating. But as Paul says, follow me as I follow Christ. As you see his attributes in me, follow those attributes. How do you know? You know who God is by his word. And when you see those attributes, you copy them, especially from here and in other people as you see them imitating God as well. So, you know, it's an important thing that we follow God. Our biggest problem today is that we're following people, imitating them. The church in so many areas has gotten so far off because we just follow what everyone else is doing. Or we get really off because we follow what the pastor is doing. The pastor's only part of a church. He's not the whole thing, and he's limited in his spiritual gifts. You know, when the Bible talks about spiritual gifts, it says some has this, some have this, some have this, and together we are the body of Christ. And we never see a perfect picture in one person unless it's God himself. Be imitators of God as you see people imitate him. The person with the gift of mercy showing you mercy. The person with the gift of teaching showing you the word. The person with the gift of administration, organizing things around. You know, spiritual gifts are wonderful. But if you're following one person with one spiritual gift, you're missing out on the balance that was created to be there. So this is a really important part of reading the Bible. Reading the Bible teaches us to imitate God. Who are you following? Who's your role model? Who are you trying to be like? Well, folks, don't forget, you are blessed. So go and be a blessing.